Hey guys, it's Kelly. I'm going to make some earrings. I had to repair some earrings and I did a short on this. I will upload it soon. I love these earrings and they were broken, so I repaired them and showed you guys how to fix that. It's not hard. You just got to have the findings to do it. But I'm going to make a new pair of earrings because I haven't done jewelry in a while and I really like these. I think these are super cool, these beads. They're kind of like, I mean, they're not expensive or anything like that, but I just like them. I think they're pretty cool, kind of unique. So I've got a really simple design. So I'm going to show you guys, if you've never made earrings before, this is for somebody who's new to jewelry making. As you all know, hopefully by now, I do love my newbies and I like to show you guys something from a very beginning stage. So hopefully this will help somebody who has never made earrings, don't know what to buy. I have another video that a lot of people, it's like a two-part video that I made a few years back. I will try to link that in here too for you, because it's like all these pliers and all these good things, and it kind of tells you this is what you're going to need to start making things like purse charms and stuff. But same thing for earrings. They're the same tools. Really, this is really all you need. You just need these round nose ones to curl your wires. You need the bent nose pot. You don't need them, but I really like these for opening and closing my jump rings. You need some chain nose pliers. And then you need a good pair of cutters. You can get these pretty much anywhere you want. So these are brand new tools that I got from my mother-in-law. She had them. It looks like their Cousin brand. I don't know if that's good or not, but new tools. So I've got a few sets of these. So, but I really like the size of this. They fit really nice in my hand. So it's going to be, this is my favorite size of tools. So, okay. So you need something to cut your wire with, chain nose, this is optional, and then your round nose, so you can turn your wires. These look like they're a little off, but that's okay. I haven't used these tools for a while. So my design that I got here is, I got these findings. These are just earring findings, and you can get those on Amazon, on the, Joann's, Michael's, craft stores, or anywhere that does jewelry, but you can get them pretty cheap on Amazon or order them from overseas, up to you. But you can get like a ton of these. If you're not going to make jewelry regularly, it doesn't make sense to go out and buy them in bulk. So, and let me get in closer so you can see everything I've got here. So you need the beads that you like. I do like these spacer beads. Get really close and hopefully I'll stay in screen. So I like these spacer beads here. I think they're pretty, and they're like little daisies. And then you need these teeny tiny little beads to kind of end it. It'll make sense when I show you. So that's really all we need. And then you have these pins, these head pins. I like the ones that have the little ball on them. I gotta keep looking at my camera. I like the ones that have this little ball at the top. If you don't have those, that's okay. You'll just have one that looks like a nail. And then that's what you use these little tiny itty bitty beads for. But I like these ones that have the ball already on there. So the design that I had in mind is a very simple one. You put the spacer bead in between. Oh, I have probably one too many beads here. Just like that. And then I end it with this bead. I just think it makes it look nice. It's hard to I gotta look up to look at my camera. So that is my design that I have, and I think that is pretty cool, pretty classy. It can be dressy, whatever you want to do. But so sorry guys, you're gonna hear my family, but this is my life. So so there's lots of ways to bend this. I'm kind of a fan of just putting your round nose pliers right up against it, and it's really easy to just bend it over at a 90-degree angle and put it back. If you're a beginner, this is how I recommend you do it. There's all kinds of fancy ways to do this. There's ways to do it to where it's going to last longer if you double wrap it, but let's keep it simple for right now. So I'm just going to put this down there nice and tight. I'm going to use some jump rings, and I'll show you that in just a second. I actually don't have to use jump rings, but I probably will. And what you do is you just decide how big you want it. So however big you are, however big this cone is how big your loop will be. So, and I kind of like it right about like a quarter of the way down, right about there. It's been a while since I made anything, so I'm winging it. That's how I do it. And then you literally just bend the wire over. So now I've got it at a 90 degree. I'll show you all angles of that, okay? And then once you bend it over, then you leave it on there. You just move with your wrist and bring it up here, because now I need to use the curl of that to curl it back over onto itself. Curl it back. You can make it go as far as you want. And there is some finagling involved, for real. They're just the way it is. Now I like to bring it all the way around. This is how I like to do it. I like to bring it all the way around, and I like to reinforce it. When I say reinforce it, I'm going to show you. I like to grab it with my chain news pliers, and this little piece that's sticking out, I like to wrap that around and just reinforce it. So you just use your wrist, I wrap it around so that it's a little bit more secure. The other earrings that just broke did not have this, so that is why they kind of broke. They weren't reinforced. So these tools are not, I like the other ones better, but we're gonna keep going. All right. Then you want to get that little burr off. You don't want to stab yourself with your earring, like that's not pleasant, right? So if you can't bend it all the way down, and it's probably hard to see, I'm trying to make it in the camera. If you can't bend it all the way down, you got a little burr on it, you keep trying to bend it and get it collapsed on itself. If you can't, you know, you can switch hands too, right? I mean, whatever works best for you. I'm going to try and switch. I'm going to keep holding it, and then I'm going to pinch that sucker and get it in there. There we go. So now I got the burr. I didn't even have to cut it because I wrapped it. Okay, hopefully you can see that, and that looks good to me. Then we'll do the same thing on this one, but these are jump rings. You can get a pack like this. Really, these are very, very affordable. You can get them online. I think I got these from Amazon, or I might have got them from one of my China distributors, I can't remember. But these are all different sizes of jump rings. So based on the size of this earring, I could just open this and connect it. I kind of don't like that. So I do want to connect it with a very small jump ring. I think that would look good. Yeah, I think I'll use that one. All right. So now I got a couple jump rings. So now what you do, for those that don't know, you never, let me repeat, never spread it open like this. You twist your jump rings. Never try to spread them. If you do, you compromise the circle and they will surely break in time. All you do is grab them like this and twist it to open it. And now you should be able to see that that is open. And then all you do is you put that little sucker in there, and then you put that little sucker in there, and then you close it the same way that you opened it. Never try to push it together. You just twist them together. And when you twist it together, I hope you can see that. Just line up. I know that's probably hard to see. You line it up so that it's absolutely closed. And there we go. It's done. Look how easy that is, for crying out loud. Super easy. Let's do it again. Let's do this one. So I get my head pin. This is like a ball head pin. Got that little ball on there. And I'm going to use my spacer bead first. I don't have to put another bead on there because I've already got it on my head pin. Make sure. So there it is. Then you take your bead, whatever beautiful bead you decide that you want to make with it. This is a simple design, but you can't go wrong with this design. No matter what bead you put here, it's going to be beautiful, right? So let me show you. So for design purposes, guys, let's just grab any bead that I've got, whatever. Here's one. It's just a bead I happen to have close by. If you have the same design, you can't go wrong. It's like, it's so easy. You get the daisy spacer and the little balls, and I mean, that's cute too, just the way that is. So the simplest way to make earrings without fussing too much over the design. I'm not making them too gaudy. I'm not crazy about the gaudy ones, but You do you, whatever you like. But this is a really, really simple design, and it works for beginners for sure. And then you can just, you need to have some success when you try something new, right? And this will kind of pretty much, if you like this design, maybe you're like, ew, that's gross, that's old lady, or that's too young, or whatever. Then mix it up, whatever you want. However, this is just a really good design to get started with. All right, so we're going to do it again. We are going to take this, I'm pinching that sucker, and now I'm going to push it over, make it a 90-degree angle, and then I'm going to grab it at the bottom because it'll fall through, especially if it's not bent. Just grab it, make sure you have it all supported. Turn your thingamajigger, your round nose pliers, and then roll it back over onto itself. And then we're not done. I'm going to reposition it and complete my circle. Okay. So now I've got it sitting there. You could pinch this and leave it and stop like that. I'm a fan of wrapping it. But if you wanted to take your pliers and just pinch it off, you could. I prefer making it more secure because that leaves this little loop kind of open, and it just won't last you. If you're going to make something, let's reinforce it. It only takes a second. So I do like using these, but another tool that might be really helpful if you're going to plan on doing this repeatedly. Let me show you if I can find them. I should have prepared better. I've got some really, really pointy, there. These are really, really pointy tipped. This really helps me when I want to wrap. Let me show you what I mean. There's nothing wrong with again, you don't need this, but this is helpful for me because I can get in there and grab this little tiny wire with the tip of it. And that's helpful for me. So, am I on camera? Yes, I am. So I'm going to grab this and I'm going to wrap it around nice and tight. It's going to slip, and that's okay. Grab it. Oh, got to hold on tight. Grab it around the other side. Wrap it around. And then I'm going to turn it over. And then I'm going to keep wrapping it if I need to. Hold on. Oh, it looks like it's pretty good. Now I just need to pinch it into its permanent home. Oh, not quite yet. I'm sorry if you guys can't see this. I mean, my camera is only as good as it is. Okay. I got that burr in there. If I still want to pinch it even more, I can. Get as crazy as you want with it. I don't want to cut myself in this. These are just for me. I'm just going to wear them. They're cute. They're cute, and they'll pretty much go with anything. Okay. So now I just grab my jump ring and I take the curl of my other one. And I never spread, always twist. And now it's open. Hopefully you can see how open that is, right? Got plenty of room to play. Put it in there, put it in there, and close it. Never ever squeeze it together, twist. Twist until it's perfectly lined up there. And there we go. Easy, easy earrings. I've got other videos of this too, so I hope you guys like this, and I hope that it helps somebody, one of you who is like, oh gosh, I don't know, how do they make earrings? It sounds so difficult. It really isn't. All these are super cheap. These are called jump rings. You can get them in all kinds of finishes. Sorry, let me make myself a little bit bigger here. Oops, sorry. You can get these in all kinds of different finishes. I like this one the best personally, but I do have all kinds of different ones. You can get these little spacers. They're called spacer beads in little baggies like this. They're very, very affordable. These are really cheap. And beads, again, just a variety of beads, whatever you like. And these head pins, when you go to purchase things, these are called head pins. And these are the ones with the balls on the top. I don't know if they have a special name. It's been a while since I've had to shop for this stuff, so I truly just don't remember. But yeah. And then these tiny little spacer beads here too. So these are really, really tiny little beads, and those are staple to have. So between, if you're gonna make earrings, get the kind of finding that you like. If this is not your jam and you don't like this poking you in the neck, there's all kinds of other findings that you can get. This just happens to be the easiest one. I like to work with this one. And then you can also get the little stoppers, just earring stoppers, I think that's what they're called, but I've got a bunch of them here, but they're basically like this. I can show you on these earrings. They're just the little stopper things, and you can get those if you would like. They got a few different varieties here. But yeah, all of this stuff is really affordable, and you can change it up all the time. You can just buy a couple different beads and then make whatever earring you want that's going to match your outfit for date night or whatever you want. All right, so I hope this was helpful, guys. Easy earrings. You don't have to make it like I did here, but definitely use that design to where you go little tiny bead, spacer, your regular bead, then another spacer, and then a little tiny bead, and then twist it and you're good to go. It takes practice to get the eyelet right, so be kind to yourself and just find your sweet spot on your round nose pliers that works for you. You can make it super huge if that's your jam and you like these really, really big ones like this. Nothing wrong with that. I use that sometimes on some of my bracelets. So there's a purpose for all of it, but I've got some other videos, some jewelry making videos that are, some of them are a little bit older, but hopefully it will be helpful because it's all about helping beginners. So hopefully it helped you. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and I will try and do more jewelry videos in the future, maybe a bracelet next. I did do a video on this charm, this purse charm that you might like, that you can check out too. These are always fun to make. But so many things that you can do with beads. That's an affordable, it really can be affordable craft if you like to do that. All right, thanks for watching, guys. More to come.